Okay, so hey there guys, so today's video is going to be another get ready with me. I really love filming get ready with me's with you guys because one, sometimes I don't have time to film any other type of video. Usually I set aside time to film before I work, so I figure just doing get ready with me's and trying out new products with you guys is some of the best ways to show you guys new makeup and tell you guys what I think of it and just play with makeup together. So I'm going to prime my eyes real quick. I'm sorry in advance for the appearance of my skin. My skin was clearing up for a while. I think that there are some contributing factors to me breaking out again. I have been changing up my skincare routine a lot. I cut out a lot of Lush products from my skincare routine, and now I don't use any Lush products on my face anymore. My sister told me I really shouldn't be using them anymore because they're just very heavily fragranced. And you really shouldn't be using so many heavily fragranced products on your face. I used to think that they were amazing, but I think since I'm such a daily makeup wearer, that it really affects my skin if I don't have good enough skincare or like strong enough skincare. So I've been trying a lot of stuff from The Ordinary. And my sister got me a couple of things from them for Christmas. And by the way, I hope everyone had an amazing Christmas and an amazing holiday season this year. I hope you guys have an amazing New Year's as well. I'm sorry I didn't get up any type of Christmas or holiday video this year, but what I was wearing to work, I'm just setting my eyes with the Charlotte Tilbury powder. But I wore like the same thing to work for Christmas, and I also wore it to for dinner, and then I wore like the same Christmas sweater that I wear every year on Christmas. So I didn't see a point to recording a tutorial, so I'm sorry about that. And also, I got this necklace yesterday at Lucky, and I love it, so I really wanted to wear it with what I was wearing today. I believe I was wearing this sweater in another Get Ready With Me video where I was trying out the Natasha Denona Star palette. Well, now I'm going to be wearing it while I'm using the Natasha Denona Gold palette again. So I'm going to be using some really bougie makeup today. Because I did get some, I mean, it's only like 4 products that are really high-end, and then I'll use a couple of other high-end products in the video. But I got a lot of gift cards for Christmas, so I got an $100 gift card for my boyfriend, and I got a $25 gift card for my brother. So I decided to take advantage of those, and I picked up a couple of high-end items. I only picked up 3 items because one of the items was like $50, but I'll show you guys that in the end. And we'll try that out together. So anyway, let's dive into the Natasha Denona Gold palette. So I've been using this palette quite a bit. I've used it about 4 times now, so this is like the 5th time I'm using it. And I have really been enjoying it, so let me just grab my brush. I really was enjoying the Too Faced brushes recently, so I want to use those more because they're actually really good brushes. So I'm really excited to tell Chip that I really love these brushes because I'm definitely probably going to mention them in a favorites video at some point. I mean, I already did once. Okay, so first I'm going to take this shade right here, and that one is called Aria, and I'm going to use that as my transition today. These shades are very pigmented though, so they're not really like transition shades. They're more just like, you can just blend them all together. And I'm sorry my throat's a little bit dry. I did just wake up about an hour ago, and I had my coffee a little while ago, so my voice might be just a bit dry. Okay, I don't know why that's not applying very well today. I haven't had any trouble with these shades applying recently. I haven't just used this shade in my crease by itself, and maybe that's why it's giving me some problems, because this does not look good at all. Okay, let's try a different shade and see if that works better. Why is that blending so horribly? What the heck? Do you see that? Let's try this side. You know, I don't understand why my makeup always turns out better when I'm not filming. Especially my eyeshadow, because like, I feel like I can see so much better when I'm doing in my bathroom as opposed to my room. So now I'm like really frustrated. Alright, well it's blending better on this side. So hopefully we can get it to blend better on the other side. These brushes were really helping blend it really nicely yesterday and really pigmented, so I don't really know what's going on. I use the same primer. I use the same primer like every day, and I use the same powder to set my eyes now every day. I love the Charlotte Tilbury powder, so I don't really understand what's going on right now. Sometimes her eyeshadows take a lot of work to blend, so I guess that's what's going on today, because this is really annoying me. So let me just try and blend this one, and then we'll keep on updating you about my life. Not that anybody really cares. I just want to see if this can actually blend better. Alright, well, it looks a little bit better than before, but not too much better. Do you have just those parts on your eyes sometimes that just refuse to blend? Drives me crazy. But yeah, anyway, about my skin, my sister said it's hormonal because, and also it might be because I haven't changed my sheets in like a week or two. I know that's bad, but I'm trying to be super honest with you guys. That might be breaking out because of my pillowcase. So I probably need to change that too. Okay, so that's what we're going to do for now. I honestly don't care anymore. So now, I'm going to try and find the other brush. I swear my brushes get lost in the abyss of this cup and I can never find them again. But I really did enjoy that brush yesterday as well, so I want to use it. So, she's saying that the reason why I'm breaking out can be hormonal. I think I already said that, because I actually lost like my birth control pack. Yes, I am on birth control. I've been on birth control for almost 7 years. And where is this brush? Like, honestly, starting to get real annoyed right now. Hold on. Okay, I can't find the other brush, so I'm pretty fucking annoyed right now. So anyway, I'm just going to use this shade here, down here in my crease as my defining shade. So, since I had to use my other birth control for a little while, she's saying that it's because of that I'm breaking out. So hopefully, excuse me, that the breakouts will go away soon. It's been like a couple of days already and they haven't really went away, but I feel like they're not as like bad as they usually are, because I think it's because of the skincare I've been using. They're not like too red, they're very faint, and I think that they'll go away in a few days, hopefully. So yeah, I hope everyone had, I had another generic at home, so I had to use that for a couple of weeks, and then I went back to my original birth control when I got my new pack like last week. So I really hope everyone had an amazing holiday, an amazing Christmas. So this year, me and my boyfriend decided to go to one of his parents' friend's house for Christmas. I mean, he didn't really want to go because he hates staying with like his parents' family for like too long, which I understand. I really didn't want to stay there like forever. I just wanted to eat somewhere at some point, because we weren't going to be eating Christmas dinner at his parents' house. And before, I'm just using the dark brown shade in the palette as my outer corner shade. And before we actually went to his house, I asked his mom like a couple of hours before he got here, because he was supposed to be here around 12 or 1, and he didn't get here until 2:30. And he's like, "What's the rush?" And I'm like, "Well, because I'm waiting for you the whole time. It's rude." So, I'm sorry, I'm not making this like a roasting video about my boyfriend. I'm just venting to you guys about certain things that annoyed me. So, when he got here, I told him we're not having Christmas dinner at your house. We're having it at, your parents' friend's house. And before, he got here, I texted his mom and I was like, does Josh know that we're doing this? And she said yes. But I think that she was just saying yes, that he knew that we were going to their house. I don't think that she relayed the information to him that we were eating there. So I was really annoyed because I expect him to at least know, like, what's going on with his family more than what's going on with than me knowing more that's going on with his family, because for some reason I always know more than he does, because I'm always texting his mom and asking him what's going on, and she'll never, or they'll never relay the information to each other. And his mom, like, sometimes gets easily confused about stuff. And then we ended up going to the house because after I told him, he was annoyed that we were going to go there, and I was like, well, that's what she said we were doing. Alright, so for the lid shade, I'm going to take this bronze shade today. It's like a dark brown shimmery shade, and that one's called Varus. I haven't used this one on my lid yet, but it looks really pretty. So I've just been trying to test out all the lid shades. I've tried out 1, 2, 3, 4 shades, I believe. So that's like the 5th one I'm trying. And this one looks like a really pretty bronzy shade. Yeah, ooh, that's pretty. So, after this, I'm not going to use the palette again for a few days because I want to go back to some older palettes. And I've been pretty much really good with trying out the Huda palette and the Star palette and the Cherry palette. I've used every single shade in all the palettes. So Chip told me she's actually filming a Get Ready With Me today. I'm also filming one. Of all the products that I got for her, she's finally filming that video because I commented on one of her videos yesterday and she said, I'm going to film it tomorrow. I'm like, oh, you're so cute. So anyway, we ended up going to his parents' house, and it was actually a really nice time. I was just still super annoyed about before that he got annoyed at me about it. So I was like kind of like pissed the whole time. But it actually ended up being really nice. It was like a full catered meal. They had like lasagna, ham, roast beef. It was so good, like so good. So we were there like about 4 hours. And I told him, why don't we just take separate cars so we can leave when we want? And right before we left, he asked his mom, how long are we going to be there? Because he didn't like move before that because he wasn't feeling well. And now he's like deathly ill. Because 2 days ago was our anniversary and we ended up not going out because he was way too sick to go anywhere. So that was, fun times. Oh, I forgot to bring a brow bone highlight in. I think I'm just gonna do that real quick in the bathroom. Just give me a second. So I'm just gonna pop on, ColourPop's Hear Me Out on my brow bone. That's basically the only, like, brow bone highlight I've been using. I've been trying to use it a lot more. And just because it's, like, the first one that's easy to locate, and who cares what's on my brow bone anyway. So, because this palette obviously doesn't have a brow bone highlight. So, anyway, so we ended up leaving around like 8, and then we just stayed at his house for like another few hours because he actually picked me up. He gave my family some presents when he got here, and then, we left his house around like 11:30, and he dropped me off around 11:30 because we watched some Gossip Girl and some Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and then he dropped me off. So it was really nice. And then the next day was his parents' anniversary, which is like crazy because our anniversary is the day after his parents' anniversary, and also it's his mom's birthday. But they weren't going out for his mom's birthday this year. They were going out for their anniversary, so they went to the city. And my boyfriend and I had plans to go to the city as well. Where is my freaking brush? How do I lose my brushes all the time? Jesus. Sorry, it just drives me freaking insane. Why is this still open? I don't need this anymore. So, he told me he wasn't feeling well during dinner. Also, I didn't get any of this information until like, I don't even know, like 12 o'clock at night, because he said that his parents had booked them in a hotel to stay overnight in the city because they went out to dinner and then they booked them a hotel. And my boyfriend knew we were going to go to the city um for anniversary, and since it was like the one day like we could actually do something this time, because usually like we can't do anything until like yesterday, the 28th, because he usually goes out with his mom on the 27th because it's her birthday, but this year she said that they weren't doing anything. So we were going to go out to dinner. And you know, he said that he had felt bad that we weren't going anywhere because I expected us to go out to dinner because we had already canceled city plans because he was still in the city with his family, that he was stayed overnight. So I asked him, would it be easier if I meet you in the city? And he said, I might be too tired. And I got really upset. I'm like, well, you decided to go stay overnight and you knew that we were going to go out for our anniversary this year. And I just kind of felt like I was being like pushed to the side about it. I was just really upset. And I'm going to tell him that today. Like, you know, if you knew that we had plans, why did you just like, because he said like he would have felt bad. But I thought that he would have just been like, you know, I don't know if he got like his sister and him like separate rooms. Because if they got them separate rooms, then I'm like, yeah, I guess he couldn't have kind of said no. I thought like he would have shared a room with his sister. So he ended up saying that he was really ill the next day. And I told him, you know, it'd be nice if we just went out to dinner. And I kept on asking him, are you okay? But he kept on saying that I was pressuring him to go out. But it's like, since we finally can do something on our anniversary, like I wish we could go out. And then he got really upset that night and he felt really bad that we couldn't go. But he was literally dying and I was like, I really can't make him go. Like, even though I was dressed up and stuff and it was like a wasted makeup look, I'm like, I would have felt like shit if we actually went. So anyway, now let's get into, so we've just been chilling the past couple of days because he's been really sick. So that's basically what's been going on. And I've been working since yesterday and I'm working all the way till Tuesday, which is Monday's New Year's Eve and then New Year's Day. So anyway, we're going to try out a new foundation today. I got this in the mail yesterday. I actually got this with the gift cards that I used. So this is the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation, Professional Performance Waterproof and Sweat Resistant Custom Build Foundation for a natural glow finish. And I got mine in the shade OW0 Warm. So I got it in the warm undertone shade. I was thinking about getting the cool toned one, but this one just looked like a better tone for my skin, so I'm hoping this is the right shade for me. So look how small this bottle is, but actually when I checked how much product is in here, it's actually like 1.6 fluid ounces, so that's a lot for a foundation. And this one's only $40. I don't know if you're supposed to shake this. Yeah, it says shake well. All right, let's shake the bottle first. I haven't tried this yet because I just received it yesterday, and after I got home, I took my makeup off from work, so I haven't tried it yet. So let's try out this bad boy. I don't know how much to actually use, so we're just going to do like 3 little pumps. Not too much comes out of the bottle anyway. I'm not sure how, oh wow, that's a lot of coverage. Okay, so we really don't need too much. I think this is all we're going to need. Oh, it feels really nice on my skin. It feels similar to the Giorgio Armani foundation. I never have enough on my neck. Okay, let's see how that, oh, it feels really nice. I feel like I have a good feeling about this. It's not going to be too full coverage, but sometimes you can kind of tell when you put it on your skin, but let's see. I might need more on my forehead too. Oh, I like this. Oh, it's actually like pretty natural looking. So I've been hearing like really good things about this foundation from the Fancy Face and Young Wild and Polished, so I really wanted to try it. This is like one of Young Wild and Polished's like favorite foundations this year, so I wanted to try it myself. Also, because again, it was a lot more inexpensive compared to other Dior foundations. So, yeah, hopefully I can get this Get Ready With Me done soon because I still gotta pack my lunch and leave. But I really wanted to try these products on camera. I'm gonna skip my my mascara and eyeliner on camera. Wow, this is really nice. I actually really like it on my skin. It looks very natural, actually. It's covering... Wow, that's really nice. I'm usually never disappointed with Dior foundations. I end up falling in love with every single one I try. This is like the third one I've tried from them now. And I freaking love it. This is like gorgeous on the skin. I'm going to put on a little bit more here so we can use up what I have on my hand. Why am I wiping it off when I can just do this? Caitlin. I wanted just to cover a little bit more of the breakouts, so I wanted to see if it's buildable, and it builds up gorgeously and it blends out really quickly. Wow. Oh my god, this is so nice. Wow, that blends out like super quick on my forehead. I barely had time to blend it. Holy crap. But it doesn't like, I don't know, it's just really nice. It doesn't have like super full coverage. I thought it was going to be really full coverage and matte, but it's like really, really light, and it's really nice on the skin. Woo, this might be one of my new favorites. I'm already like loving it. I hope I got enough coverage on my forehead. I think we're good now. Okay. So that's that. And I'm really loving it. I think it's really nice so far. So let's see how it holds up throughout the day. But I applied it with my trusty CoverGirl True Blend primer, and I really love that. I refuse to spend like $30 on primers anymore. There's just no point. Okay, so now let's do my concealer real quick. I'm going to use my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer just to tie in the Boujee theme. I don't even want to put concealer on this because I just want to see how the foundation is by itself, but I think we're going to do it anyway. Come on, Caitlin. Don't tell me this is drying out already. I haven't even had this concealer that long. Alright, I think that's all I'm going to do concealer-wise today. I don't want, like, too much. Excuse me. Sorry. Alright, I'm just going to skip this. Okay, so now I finished my concealer and I just stepped my under eyes with my ColourPop No Filter powder. If I could actually, my ear is itching me. So now I'm going to do my lower lash line, and again, I'm sorry about the last Get Ready With Me that I did, but it was like really early in the morning, so if that one was like not too chatty, it's because I was like trying to get ready for work. So now I'm just going to take the usual shades I take on the lower lash line. I'm going to take this one and this one. I'm going to put those on the lower lash line. Oh my god, do I have anywhere to put anything ever? Jesus Christ, everything takes me a century. I've been filming for a half hour already, and I feel like I've gotten nothing done. Probably because I was talking for too long. So I got my grades for this semester, and I actually did really well this semester. I mean, granted, most of the books, basically every test we took was open book. So, and like everything that we took at home, we could look up online. So, I think that our professor was just wanting us to pass everything. I think that he knows that none of us can memorize all this stuff that we're supposed to memorize. But I still haven't really, like, gotten a second to really relax, except for Friday when I was wondering, like, what we were doing to see how, like, he was feeling for our anniversary. So for the inner corner, I usually take this shade. I think I'm going to take the white today and take a little bit of that on the inner corners. Oh, yeah, that's pretty. Been liking like sparkly shades on the inner corners lately. Also because this palette has a lot of like top coat sparkly kind of shades in it. Oh my god, I really am running late. And this is getting all over my under eyes. Which, that's fantastic too, right? Oh, gee, what are you doing, Caitlin? I'm literally sticking my brush in my water. That's not good. But I stuck the other end in there. That was just really dumb. Why is this not applying? Jesus. So yeah, I did really well this semester, so I'm happy. So now I'm just going to do my mascara and eyeliner off camera. Okay, so I just did my... I feel like really stressed out right now about finishing filming. Because I literally have been looking for brushes the whole fucking time that I've been filming. So I just line my waterline with the Costa Riche MAC eyeliner, and then I apply my Lancome Monsieur Big mascara, and then I just use my Clinique Lash Power Mascara on the lower lash line. So now we're going to set my face with my Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Finish Powder, which has been my absolute favorite. Can't get enough of it. This foundation is stunning. Like, oh my god, it's so pretty. I can't wait to see how it wears throughout the day. Oh my god, that made my nose really itchy. Alright, so now for bronzer, I'm going to take the NARS Stephen Klein palette. And I'm going to use Laguna, which I haven't used in a while, but you can see I've hit major pan on it. So, happy about that. And I'm going to bronze my face with my Real Techniques blush brush. I know, ironic. Oh, I love this bronzer. I forgot how much I love this bronzer. I haven't used it in a while, so I wanted to use it today. Because I haven't been able to find this palette for a while, and then I dug into the depths of my bathroom and I found it, so yeah. Alright, I have like 8 minutes to finish. Hopefully we'll finish by then. If my hair wasn't always in my face. Jesus Christ. It's like every time I bronze, it always ends up on my forehead. I always think I have enough time, and then like 40 minutes is never enough time for me to do my makeup. But that's basically what my life has been lately. So we ended up not going to the city because it was stressing me out too much to meet him in the city. So I was just like, forget it. We'll just do something on the island. And then he told me that since he was super tired and he thought we were just doing something to go to the city, he was like, why do we have to go out to dinner and blah, blah, blah. So now I'm just going to take the shade Luster from the palette and I'm going to use that as my blush. I just wanted to use an easy blush palette today, 1, 2, 3 kind of thing. Alright, and now we're going to be trying a new highlighter today. We're going to be trying the Dior Backstage Glow Face Palette, and this is the Professional Performance Pure Shimmer and Blendable Highlight and Blush. So I've been seeing a lot of people talking about this little ass palette. Look how small this is. But I'm really excited to try it. I actually swatched it a couple of times yesterday, and they look stunning, so I'm really excited to try this. Why do I feel so hungry right now? Alright, so now I'm going to take the first two shades, the white and the gold, and I'm going to mix those two together, and we're going to apply it with my Anastasia brush. Oh god, that's beautiful. That is like, holy crap, that is shimmery. Ooh, wow. That is intense. You guys know I love an intense, oh my god, that is so pretty. Okay, Dior. So I've never tried a Dior highlighter in my life before. I've been wanting to try the like individual ones for the longest time, but I could never bring myself to spend $50 on a highlighter. And since everybody was talking about this palette and since I use gift cards, I really wanted to try it, and that is really pretty. Holy crap. This is probably the last like highlighting product I'm going to be trying this year. I don't know why I'm picking up highlighters lately, but I got the MAC Patrick Star, I got the Charlotte Tilbury, now I got this one, so I think I'm set for a while. Originally, the package with this stuff in it was supposed to come today, so I was hoping that I would get it before work, but I got it yesterday while I was at work. So now I'm going to take my NYX Dewy Skin Mist and set my face. And now we're just going to do my brows off camera real quick. Alright, so now I'm just going to line my lips with my MAC Subculture. This is like the latest I've ever finished filming. Usually I'm done by this point. Okay, so now for the lips, we're going to be using a super Boujee lipstick. And I'm going to be using the Tom Ford lip color in the shade Blush Nude. I got this with my gift cards. Look how like freaking bougie this packaging is. So we're going to use the shade Blush Nude because this is like one of the most popular shades. So let's see how this bad boy is. I would never spend my own money on this, so... because these are $55 lipsticks. I heard like the Natasha Denona palette and like these lipsticks go bad really quick. That's why I never wanted to really spend my own money on them. So since I had gift cards, like I figured what the hell. It's really pretty though. And it's not a matte, it's like a sheen finish. And this was like the only color that I could find that was like one of the popular ones on Sephora. But it's really pretty, but I can tell that I have like other lipsticks that I like more than this. You don't need to spend $55 on a lipstick. I think I like my MAC lipsticks a lot more still. So now I'm just going to reapply the highlight a little bit, and then we are literally done. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Get ready with me. And this super bougie ass makeup. But this Dior highlight is probably my favorite thing I tried, and the foundation is stunning as well. So yeah, that's it, you guys. I'm sorry I can't really like film an outro right now. I have to go. So these are the eyes, the cheeks, and the lips. Okay, and I will let you guys know my thoughts in a favorites video. So I love you guys. Bye.